Hi friends, Joanna here. I hope everyone is doing amazing. Today we're just getting scrappy and we're just going to have some fun. So let's get started. Hi there friends. Yes, so I have lots and lots of pre-cut squares. There's 5.5 inches or 6 inches all the way down to 2-inch pieces. So I thought I would like to make something with these, but I'm not really sure. So for now, I'm just going to go through to see. I do have some other pretty fabrics and make some blocks out of these. So I'm just going to go through these, pick out some patterns. There's all different colors. So this is a great way to, use up any remnant pieces, just cut them into squares for future use. So I'm going to think about something. So like I said, for now, I'm just going to go through and pick out some squares. Quick update. So I made a really super fancy template out of some old cardstock. A 4.5 by 3.5 inch rectangle here, and a 3.5 by 3 3/4 triangle. So I started cutting up some pieces. These fabrics are just really adorable. So I kind of have a little bit of a plan, but I'm not sure of how I'm going to put my plan together. So far I just have these pieces, and I'll be back with updates. I also want to mention before I forget, so these are 3.5 inch wide rectangles, and the pieces, these strips, the 1.5 inch strips from all of my pieces, I'm going to keep these handy for another project. So that's always good. These little strips make wonderful scrappy projects. So I was going back to some old videos for some inspiration for my project, and I thought these little houses are so adorable, right? I have the triangles and the rectangles and lots of different fun patterns from the fabrics that I shared with you. So I do have DIY, how to create your own templates to make these houses as well as trees. So I will put the videos at the end and one above your screen there, so you can create your own templates to make these houses. And I thought these are so much fun. So I'm gonna plug away on making some of these, and I'll be back. Oh my God, friends, these are so adorable. So using my original template I created, I have these two little houses. So unfinished, these are 8 inches, like I said, and these are just so cute. So I'm going to keep working with all the fun fabrics that I showed you earlier, and I'm going to put these together, and we'll come up with a cool project. So I'll be back. Oh, such great progress. Look how adorable these are, right? So these are not perfect, obviously, but it doesn't matter because they're just so much fun. And this has been great therapy sewing. I gotta give it a 10 thumbs up for that. Okay, big progress. I put 20 of these little houses together. So much fun, right? This is now a 64 by 7.25 inch piece. I added 1.5 inches of the same tone-on-tone white fabric with the daisies. So this is just looking so lovely. Do you guys remember these little strips that I used? These were cut-offs from these guys. So I am going to put these guys all together. I may have to add some more, and let's see our progress. Okay, friends, so we have officially used every bit of our 5-inch squares, right? We trimmed them, the 5-inch ones, and we made these 3.5 by 4.5, right? So why not use those strips to make a border? So I just think this is really lovely. It turned out really cute. This is not perfect. I do have lots of boo-boos, but you know what? It's just so lovely. Who cares? The colors are wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and trim and press this up, and I'll be back. Okay, so I couldn't leave well enough alone. I added the border with the leftover strips, and then I added another border. This is such beautiful fabric. This is fabric left over from my scrappy I Spy quilt. If I will put that at the end if you're interested in watching that video. It was really fun. So now I'm going to do is figure out some backing, and then some batting, and then I have a fun new process. I'm going to be using this pretty pink fabric for backing for our project today. Friends, a quick bonus idea. This is a cute little quilt as you go mug rug. You can make these in any patterns, any occasion. These make great gifts. You can make these for the holidays, you name it. So, yeah, so super adorable. Friends, very excited. So I use the birthing method. I put the right sides together, sewn all the way around. I left an opening, just flipped everything right side out, and I just closed up the opening and then quilted. It's so much fun. Look how adorable these are. Yes, there are lots of boo-boos, right? And that's okay. So I love the colors and everything. It's so wonderful. We were able to use up all of our pieces. And this is just nice and happy and bright. I am ashamed I do not have a spring or summer type table runner for my family room, but this is just wonderful, perfect. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, give a thumbs up. And yeah, this is just really happy. I love how this all turned out. So pretty. And yeah, just pretty much scraps. Even all of the borders were scraps and everything were just remnant pieces or scraps left over. So thank you for going on this little scrappy journey with me. I appreciate all of your support, and I will be talking to you guys soon. You guys take care.